Box. High ball to center. Jacoby Ellsbury headed back. Leaps and makes the catch in center field.
All the way back to center field, but Ellsbury full speed, the leap, and then falling down, crashing into the wall, able to hold on to the baseball. Boy, he timed that leap just absolutely perfect. Going back toward the wall.
He was in the air for a very long time.
Adam LaRoche. This will start the 4-6-3.
Oh, that's nice. That's pretty to be able to turn that.
Huggle and Hanley remain.
Blake DeWitt, Dodgers, third baseman.
Tough hop. This kid only played about 40 games of Double-A baseball before playing in the major leagues right now, and he is picking it.
In between bounce right there. That's
Ace. Slides on his knees and the flip.
And after that play, a couple of hitters later, came out of the game.
Before Leland does. Supon.
quick. Watch out quick.
Hardy.
Wow. The shortstop approach. I love me some shorts. I know you do.
Web Gem list. David Wright to right center. Victorino. Say hello to Jason Worth.
It's a big man he ran into also. He was able to stay with that ball.
When Bill Hall makes a Web Gem, he usually goes deep, and that was the case again in this game.
What a difference playing third base and playing center field last year.
He is so happy.
Cleaner. Carlos Gomez has the #1 Web Gem in center field for the Twins.
Key right there is the jump and reading that ball, getting to it.
And right to Kevin Youkilis, who's back over there with a Mike Lowell injury.
Gloves are optional right there. Look at that. Barehanded, great instincts to play the game.
That's a nice play. Look out, Andy Pettitte off the bat of Esteban hit him on. Survival. Pettitte got the win for the Yankees as they goes to Pirates, Freddie Sanchez, and here's why. Look at this throw. Boom.
Again, the acrobatic, almost gymnast-like type, one swoop of a...
On the show. Thank you, appreciate that. Grady Sizemore, full speed into the wall for the #1 Gem.
Knows his stadium so well, you'll see about 6 of these all year long. Look at this dive right here. The ball jumps up on him, and he dives. Nice little flip. Great job. Again, this kid is a guy that was over
The turn. And then this is the Prince Fielder play.
That's a great play. I mean, you know you have time, plenty of time. And look at Prince. He never rushed it, set his feet, made the nice accurate throw, gave the catcher time to catch and brace himself for the tag, and then gets a little bite to eat.
5 Brewer DPs on the day. Sarge Jr.
It's my new hero.
That's pretty good when you can give Torrey Hunter the day off.
Jose Batista at third. Ooh.
Oh, the spin move. Wow. Start to get 2 on that.
Wow.
Start the 5-4-3. Good turn.
Victor Martinez makes this play as good as any catcher. Spinning, bare hand.
And top Web Gem, Martian tracking it. A couple of big plays to the left field wall by Ryan Rayburn and Martian. Fontenot picks up the #4 Web Gem of the night with a diving stop and then flip with a glove up the middle.
Wow. Yeah, that's with the bases loaded, too. That's a...
And to the Red Sox center fielder, now playing right field, Jacoby Ellsbury.
I want you to look at all the Red Sox fans right here. He didn't get much of a problem.
Great play at third base, Joe Creedy. The full-fledged dive to his right to make the play. Look at him.
Very, very underestimated at third base, but he gives him a top of the hop. John, you know how big that is at first base. Not that in-between hop, but the grass. That ball hits in a
Web Gem for him.
Hard to distinguish between the Creedy play and the Blake play.
That's a pretty good turn at second base, too. But the spin here allows you to get in a position to throw the ball to second base.
Yeah, like that spin from one knee to the other.
I don't remember that.
Edwin Encarnacion. Hard ground. Oh, yeah, got it.
Only way you can make this play is if you have a gun, and he has one. Loaded.
Knocked it down, stayed with it. Well, Reds all up. Nelson, the #1 Web Gem. Now that's a glove save and a beauty.
What that?
Gotta love a pitcher from Brandeis who's got all the vowels in his last name.
That was a Kirk Gem. A Kirk Gem in a Web Gem.
He made it like, hey, no big deal.
Against the Padres, and there it is. Cribbe.
Well, when you need a play like that because of the fact you were taxed so much the night before with that long inning.
Pirates against the Cubs at Wrigley. Derek Lee to right. Here goes Sanchez.
Great concentration. You're focusing on the ball, and you're listening to see if the right...
It's Travis Buck, right center. Here comes Joey Gathright with all that speed and all that room out in Oakland.
Hesitation, but he's got that speed to recover, as you mentioned. And
out there. Brandon Phillips, look at this. He makes his own room. Wow!
Just in the air, strong arm to throw across the diamond.
And then that off the bat of the Prince.
That was a daily double as the #2 play.
Number 1 is this game for the Mariners. He is the go-ahead run at the plate, 2 outs, top 9. This is going to be Sexton's 3rd home run of the game. It will give the Mariners the lead, but there's Torrey to take it back and end the...
But he's still going to have some abrasions there.
Brandon Harris.
So many good plays made today at the Metrodome, and that's just one of them. I mean, that is great extension.
David Eckstein, #1 web jam on a Saturday.
If you look at the first baseman, he wants no part of that. He wants the roof on right there. Eckstein, great play.
Gordon of the Royals on a grounder by Hanahan. Long.
Got something to work with there. Thing is, everyone says, well, a great play by the first base. That's probably one.
Turns in the #1 web gem. That's what an MVP does.
Oh, Lordy.
Hits to outs, hits to 2 outs.
Special.
Watch the face plant.
He don't care. Special.
It's the big league.
Crocky with the plethora. Doug Minkiewicz, Dan Ugla.
Look at the throw, look at the throw, look at the throw.
Stretched by Mike Jacobs, too.
Right on the button.
This looks like it's going to be a pesky bowl home run, but here comes Vlad.
Oh.
Wow. Full speed crashing into the wall, and he holds onto it. Up the middle. Eric Ibar in the nation. That's the same spot that Lugo made his play. Look at that
good
throw. Look at the throw.
How strong is that arm, though? That's incredible.
Terry off the middle, Cubs at Coors. Too low with a diving stop. Clint Farmer's barehanded.
The best player chant in all of baseball is if you go to too low, too low. There it is.
I think I just broke the set.
Yeah, I think you might have done that. I wasn't planning for you to reenact it.
Met Nation in D.C. David Wright at 3rd, saving a run in the 5th in a game the Mets ended up losing anyway because the bullpen has some issues.
Look at
but that's
kid.
A great play.
That is a...
PNC Pinheiro. Kick save and a beauty, a kick save. That is unbelievable.
That is.
Pinheiro-esque.
But look how quick he turns around, throws. Woo! Turtle wax.
Kurt Suzuki behind the plate. What a catch on the Ichiro Suzuki bunt.
That was just some Suzuki to Suzuki.
For this team that's disappointed so many so far, but for a call as he gets Troy Tulowitzki. What a gun.
You really need to go out. That's really something.
And then Reed Johnson. This is #1.
Gotta be.
Has to be. This may be #1 for the year. We think. Look at the bill of the hat.
Look at the hat get flipped down on him. They have loved this guy.
Look at Lance go to 3rd. This was an inning in which Mark Reynolds made an outstanding play, and there was another great catch in this one. The #1 gem at Jason Michaels of the Indians, who kept this game at least closer. 4-2. Jeter could have gotten a triple, maybe an inside-the-park home run there, but Jason Michaels
Did make these plays.
Good point. He comes in at #2. Dodgers win at 7-6. A great play by Ugla to go into the stands to make the play. Andrew Miller, by the way, 6 runs in 3 innings. His ERA goes to 9.12.
Sailed.
Or he didn't break his ankle on a seat. His leg came flying down. Great catch. Fans appreciate the #1 web gem of the night. And this was in a win. And this probably preserved the win. It certainly kept the game tied 0-0.
Both behind him. When
You don't know how the bottom of the ninth would have played out for the Red Sox with a 1-run lead.
The catch was great. The fact that Papelbon didn't get hit by it because it was a rocket back up the middle.
Alfredo Amezaga, hello.
Self-defense.
Dodgers get a big 13-1 win over the Fish in Florida, and shot to first, Helton. The diving backhanded grab and then the flip to Baldo Jimenez.
Watch how he rolls over and gets himself in the position to be able to give the underhand feed so that Baldo can see it clearly out of his hand. Nothing hidden there.
On held leg on, shallow center, Freddie Sanchez for the Pirates and shoot.
Steady, Freddie, look at him. Doesn't pose for the picture after the catch. He gets up, ready to get the ball back into the end.
Guys on the corner. Heads up play. #1 web gem comes from Fred Lewis, Willie Tavares. Shallow left, Freddie Lewis. That preserves a 1-run Giants lead in the 8th inning in a game that they won 3-2.